Hey Arkansans, it's Ray Lehman with Friends of Arkansas. We're doing another video today about Senate Bill 739. That bill would have stopped most of the firings of healthcare workers that is occurring in Arkansas right now today, and will occur because of the failure of senators like Senator Dismang to change their vote when they were given an opportunity. Let's go into that and take a look at it. But first, let's look at this. Have you been fired, or are you about to be fired for refusing to take the COVID-19 vaccinations and boosters? Senator Dismang no vote on Senate Bill 739 and the emergency clause vote is the reason your employers can fire you, healthcare workers, today. This is Friends of Arkansas. Please follow us on our Facebook page and also on our YouTube channel, Friends of Arkansas. Click, I think it's a like button, and then also click the bell so that you get all of our updates. Now, what I'd like to do is take you to the Arkansas Legislature page, which is a wealth of information. I've already produced a couple of videos to show people how to navigate through that page, but you can go back for decades and look and see what the legislature did, what they accomplished. This is just an amazing page. The way you get to it is you go to arkleg.state.ar.us, hit enter. And then this page is just incredible. As I say, I will be posting several training videos of how to navigate this page. But what we want to do today is we want to look at Senate Bill 739 from its inception to it actually becoming law. So we're going to key in SB 739, and up will come the bill. And this is the track record of the bill from the date it was filed, September 29th, until the date it was sent to the governor on October 7th. What Senate Bill 739 does is it requires employers who are requiring their employees to have the vaccination, the COVID-19 vaccination. It's requiring the employers to give the employees the option of being tested on a regular basis. If you don't want the vaccination, fine. But you will need to say that you will agree to be tested on a regular basis. It's not the best bill. Senate Bill 731 was the best bill, and it suffered a horrible fate in the House. But let's take a look at 739. You'll notice here is Senate Bill 739, but there's also an Act 1115. An act is created when the bill is delivered to the governor and he either signs it or lets it go without his signature for 5 days. At that point, it becomes law. I want to take a look at the first vote. You'll see as we go up this track record, the first vote the Senate had on Senate Bill 739. And you will see that it passed. 21 yeas, 12 nays. 21 yeses, 12 noes. But in order for it to become, no, what that does is it makes the bill effective 90 days after this date, roughly. An emergency clause, to declare an emergency, would make it effective almost immediately. It would become effective right after the, let's go back here a little bit, one more. It would be effective right after, here we go. It would be effective right after October 13th. Well, we're almost a month past, we are a month past October 13th. How many people have lost their jobs because the Senate could not add an emergency clause to Senate Bill 739. So you noticed as I looked at the Senate votes, it passed. But it needed 3 more votes to get to the 24 total. The supermajority needed to declare an emergency. And there's a whole passel full of Republicans down here who didn't vote for it. But the more important vote for me is the vote on the emergency clause. Let's take a look at that vote. Remember, you need 24. To declare an emergency, there were 23 yes votes, 11 no votes. Senator Dismang is one of those no votes, as is Senator Eads, Senator Sample, Senator Hickey, Senator Bledsoe, all supposedly Republicans. Now, why would they do that? Why would they knowingly? Oh, this is one other piece, one other thing here. Once this vote occurs, the lieutenant governor, who's heading up the Senate, says two times, he says, does anyone wish to change their vote? Does anyone wish to change their vote? Senator Dismang did not change his vote. Senator Bledsoe did not change her vote. Senator Hickey did not change his vote. Senator Sample did not change his vote. And by not changing their vote, they delayed the implementation of the ability of an employee to be tested rather than take the vaccine and be fired for not taking the vaccine. They delayed that until roughly January 13th, 90 days. Why would they do that? Why would they do that? Why would they allow business to fire employees? I saw that happen in Oregon, in the lumber industry, when the spotted owl came into being. And there were people that had been in the lumber industry making a great living, clothing, feeding, housing their families for decades, if not a century or more. And 90% of them were put out of work. Why are we putting people out of work? Why are we crushing families? Why are we destroying careers when there was an easy option to stop it? To have one of these senators, Bledsoe, Hickey, Dismang, Eads, and Sample, change their vote. Ladies and gentlemen, these folks need to get out. Now I'm going to show you one other thing you can do here. You can actually see the conversation the Senate had on Senate Bill 739. If you go back to the ARC State ARUS site, you can go here to this month. Click on this month and remember the meeting for the discussion of SB 739 was October 4th when they voted. And so we're going to highlight October 4th start date and October 4th end date because that's all we want to see. We're going to click go. And then you can click on video and voila, there it is. It'll take a minute for it to come up. I'm going to go ahead and move forward just slightly.
Mr. Chair, may I say
This is
something?
actually the video
In response to Senator's
a
question.
discussion about adding Senate Bill 739.
It was actually, I think, originally
You
in
could
there,
watch
but as a
this
result
video
of some input
and
from
watch
an
and see
entity,
all
they
the
wanted
discussion that
clarified
occurred.
clear,
All the
and
senators
this
who
language
fought for
makes it
you,
clear. But
and
yes,
see
your
that
idea
those four
was the original idea.
now four
It
senators
was
in
suggested
the
to me
Senate
that we, and it wasn't even
not
from the House side, it came from
change
somebody
the
else
vote.
that we put in there
Why?
to clarify.
Are they supporting the rights of business? And by the way, the rights of business don't exist. Human rights, individual rights exist. And there are those that will say, well, businesses are owned by individuals. It doesn't change the fact that a business is not an individual. Individual rights are what this country was built on. And these senators voted for the supposed rights of businesses over the rights, the God-given rights of the individual. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to get these folks out of office. We've got to do anything and everything we can. I do appreciate very much you joining us today. Remember, Friends of Arkansas, we have a Facebook page, Friends of Arkansas, and we also have a YouTube channel where I've got a dozen or so videos up. If you've got any suggestions for other videos, let me know. I'm going to go after Senator Sturch now with the next one. So anyway, thank you. Let's get involved and let's bring Arkansas back to a state that protects individual rights.